Fortunately, no one was home at the time, but this is the mess that people are having to drive around. You can see one of the cars coming through now. It stretches back almost a mile. All these branches buckling under the weight of all this ice. The white SUV hit this truck so hard that it was pushed onto another car. All of that happening before another gunfight started down the street. We know bullets can end up anywhere once fired. This one found in the driveway of a neighbor's home across the yard from where the shooting started. Yeah, police tell me that infant was shot in his right shoulder, suffering a broken collarbone, and they want to know who led this attack. After that struggle at Pizza Hut, police say Sean Killian ran across 6 lanes of traffic on Highway 41 to Ingles Shopping Center, where they believe he stole his getaway car. Well, Larry, everyone knows the power of a pen, and this is what protesters held up high in support of their free speech as they walked down this path and through the gates of Piedmont Park. This is the terrifying video of the women held at gunpoint. You can see them running for their lives and begging the men not to take it.
For a split second, like, you just couldn't really believe it.
This hairstylist didn't want to show her face, but she's sharing her story, hoping someone recognizes the voices of these men who walked in with hoodies on and a mask covering their faces.
I think because they were demanding something that we didn't have, it was just a fear of, oh my God, like, what are they going to do because we don't have it.
It happened just after 3 last Friday. 3 armed men walked into Heights Beauty Hut hair salon. I found out they stole cell phones, iPads, coach purses, even credit cards. Everything was taken, even their sense of security.
I would just want justice and for, these guys to be punished just for what they've caused, just to make sure that it doesn't happen to anyone else.
This is the sound of a community coming together. Ice caused trees to fall across Dawson County, leaving 70% of the county without power this morning.
And then I woke up this morning, it was like probably 40 degrees in the house. I said,
Jessica Escalante and her boyfriend Zach Witt were among those waking up to cold homes, but grateful people from throughout the neighborhood stepped up to clear the area.
I was really surprised it wasn't worse.
Rory Cunningham and the people living on Browns Point Road were up at the crack of dawn with their chainsaws, removing the trees from driveways and even pulling the limbs off power lines. Their reason? Simple.
If we don't, our wives are going to be trapped in the house all day.
Will that drive you crazy?
No, but wife and kids both, maybe.
But all their women really want?
I'm more or less concerned about getting electricity, though.
Yeah.
They loved each other, and if God had to take them, they're together.
An end they likely never saw coming.
I've never experienced that before in all of my life.
Angela Bird has known the couple for 12 years. She says Catherine and Lamar were a loving Christian couple with big hearts.
God knows what he's doing.
She was helpless like most people in her neighborhood Saturday afternoon when the fire started.
I didn't have time to be scared.
Donna Baker and her sister Carol called 911.
The flames were coming out of the window, and they were probably shooting out about 6 feet.
It could be seen miles away. This amateur video shot by the Fayetteville Fire Department captured plumes of smoke as it rose into the air. Firefighters went into the home trying to save the couple when the fire reached a propane tank. Before that explosion, neighbors tried reaching the Beckwiths.
I was just hollering their names, Lamar and Catherine, and hoping that they would hear me so they could come out at the front door.
But the fire was too much. Lamar was 95 years old. Catherine would have been 90 this week. Now, this neighborhood they call a close-knit family is looking above for answers.